What's up, guys? It's Game, and it has been so long since I've said that. As you guys are fully aware, I haven't posted a video since around February or March of this year. That means I've almost been missing for an entire year, and you're probably wondering why. Well, as I was wrapping up my Resident Evil stuff, which I still have a bunch of unreleased Resident Evil 2 videos for you guys, and I didn't post them because I wanted to post an update on the channel at some point, and I just never got around to it, so I'm going to do it now, especially with the upcoming Resident Evil 3 remake that just got announced last week. So I'm super excited to get back to you guys and kind of give you guys an update as to what's going on. For starters, when I finished up the Resident Evil playthrough, or Let's Play, a couple things happened. Number one, as I was finishing up the Leon side of things, my microphone broke, which was difficult. I don't use it anymore. I've got something else now, but for the Claire walkthrough I use just this camera's microphone, which you are hearing from me now, because I don't want to use the other microphone because it's not easy to set up, and it's not the best with volume, so I would have to be like really have it up on my face, and we'll do that for future videos, but not for this one. And also, as I finished up the Claire walkthrough, I was super excited to get into Devil May Cry, because Devil May Cry had just come out, and I was super pumped. I was so excited to get that to you guys. And I got home the night that Devil May Cry 5 came out, and when I did, it had fully been downloaded and I was ready. I was super pumped. I was like, everyone's going to love this, we're going to make it. And my recorder stopped working. It has not worked since March. It just has massive sound feedback. It is horrible. I don't know why it is the way it is. I've not yet to figure out a solution to it. I've looked up several ways to try and fix it, and there is no current way to fix it. So, with that being said, I just never got a new one, because they're not cheap. But also because I was wondering whether or not to invest the time into it as of then. Obviously, if you're seeing this video, that means I do have an investment that I want to continue. Especially with Resident Evil 3 Remake coming out next year, April 3rd. Now, what are the plans for this channel in the future? Well, for starters, this channel will cease to exist soon, because I'm going to create a brand new channel eventually. I want all you guys to run over there when it comes out, because I want to create something new and rebrand the channel, because I don't think that I want to keep things on this channel the way they are. I want to create something new, especially with the new changes coming to YouTube next year. So, I want to rebrand, and I want to do something brand new with the channel that I hope you guys would enjoy. I don't want to reveal what that is yet, but I was working on it when I still had the recorder. But unfortunately, I never finished it. But that'll be coming soon. Obviously, there's been a lot of game announcements since then that I have not talked about that I'm really interested in, such as Avengers from Square Enix, Last of Us 2 from Naughty Dog, and so many more. I mean, there are some games that I'm not even really interested in buying, but I might cover in some way, like Cyberpunk 2077 looks interesting in some regards, and so does Final Fantasy 7, although I might get that one because that one seems extremely interesting. So I do want to talk to you about these games in the future, and whether we do Let's Plays or reviews or whatever we do. Probably we'll do some Let's Plays, and we'll probably do some reviews. But it's going to be very different than what you guys are used to. It's not going to be the same way I did them this past year. But we're going to continue. So that's where I wanted to leave you guys off with. But before I go, there is something I did want to let you guys know, if you're still into Resident Evil 2, which I hope you are. But Resident Evil 2 recently got an update not too long ago. It was about this week, Thursday, I believe, where if you updated your game, there would be a brand new achievement added called Another Survivor. And if you go to Kendo's shop in a Leon walkthrough, that part where Ada's walking you through Kendo's shop and you find Kendo for the first time, you will find that letter to the left side of the shop. And that letter that you're looking for is from Jill Valentine from the upcoming Resident Evil 3 remake to Kendo. I have not located it yet because I have to replay the game now one more time to get it. But thanks to the Resident Evil community, I can show you guys a picture of where it is located, and I probably have been showing you a little bit of that as I've been talking now. But I hope you guys are just as excited for a rebranding of the channel as I am, and I hope that you guys will stick around because it's been a really long time. But I hope to see you guys in the future, and I can't wait to start something new with you guys in this brand new adventure of this new decade, 2020. And even though the rebranding of the channel is not happening immediately, to keep you guys busy, or not busy, but entertained, I am going to release the last bit of Resident Evil 2 content that is unreleased. I have the entirety of Claire's walkthrough, and I also have some Ghost Survivors, and I also have some Fourth Survivor, and I also have some Tofu gameplay, which is... Man, that was funny, man. You guys haven't seen it yet, but trust me, when you do, you're gonna love it. So ignore the fact that in those videos I talk about things coming up in like March and stuff, because obviously it was recorded back in February. So it's been a long time ago I made those videos, but I still hope nonetheless that you enjoy the videos, because I really enjoyed making them. They were a lot of fun to make. And quite terrifying, actually. I still have problems with Mr. X. Those footsteps I'm never going to forget. Ha! Wonderful! Already.
Bet he's not part of the rescue squad.
But we will soon talk about Resident Evil 3 as more news gets put on that. I will say, in regards to the multiplayer of Resident Evil 3, I have tried the Project Resistance multiplayer because I did get beta access to it when that was happening. Codenamed Project Resistance, now is named just Resident Evil Resistance. I think it's an interesting multiplayer. We'll talk about it maybe in a future video coming up, maybe. I'll have another sit-down video like this and we'll talk about it. But it was really fascinating to play through and quite entertaining, but I think it needs a lot of work in order to get up to that high level of where I can see it to be. But in that, I hope you guys have enjoyed this update. Now, also, last thing, for anyone who was watching the LEGO DC Supervillains Let's Play, I never got to finish that because as I was recording that, my recorder did break. I got like 3 more episodes done. It's not really worth watching, guys. It's not that good. So I'm just not going to release those as a canceled series, unfortunately. I don't think it's worth it. And it was a game that even after I beat the main story, I had to go through the open world, and that just took forever, and it's not really that entertaining to watch. But I hope nonetheless that you guys will enjoy the last bit of Resident Evil content, because that is worth watching. So with that being said, keep on being great Games Armada, and for the last time, I will tell you before something changes, game on. Or, maybe before I get that brand new video for Project Resistance. We'll see. I don't know. We'll talk about it. But, in the meantime, game on!